Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Who's Podcast. This is your host, Iggy. We got the co-host, Woods in the building.
You already know.
Guys, before we start, man, make sure you like, share, comment, turn on those notifications.
Yup.
Like this episode, guys. Like this episode. Show some love, man. We do it for you guys. Let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Today's episode, we got the grind session.
Yes.
So the grind session, what was your thoughts? What was your first thoughts on the grind session?
When the grind session comes to the 6, when it comes to Toronto, Canada, it's always a vibe, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Their platform is real big. You know what I mean? It's real big. It's global. You know what I mean? So you want to show out. And just seeing the young hoopers from all parts of the globe in the 6, competing at a high level. Good times, man. Good times, man. Friday to Sunday, whole lot of ball, man.
Honestly, it's one of the better events that comes to the city by far, and just the talent level that's in that building is insane. Future NBA picks, lottery picks, first round, #1 picks, like it's just crazy, man. It's just a crazy thing to see. And we this year we had the Star Alliance, Mount Zion Prep was in there, Royal Crown, obviously, iSchool, Dallas, Texas, Fort Erie, amazing. Southeastern Prep from Florida was in there. Yeah, Legion Prep. You had, who else did you have? You had Example Prep. You had, who else? You had Orangeville Prep was in there. Albuquerque Prep was in there. And DNA was in there.
Yes.
So it was all in all great event.
On both sides.
Both sides, the women's, of course, Legion Prep, they are top tier. Like that school is top tier. And this weekend showed me, man, Royal Crown girls, they ain't nothing to joke with, man. Them girls was nice. Like
best in the world, maybe?
Oh, man. If not best, damn, I don't know who could beat them.
Right.
Because Legion Prep had like 3 or 4 Division I. I'm talking Ohio State, Texas A&M, I believe, like top tier D1 signees are committed. And Royal Crown just handled them pretty well.
Listen, man. When you have Chance Berry on your team, you got a chance to do real big things.
Oh, man.
Holy.
Yo-Yo she is a problem now. She's a handful.
I call her the energy goddess.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? She keeps every loose ball. She keeps that alive. Like, you know what I mean? The rim ain't safe. It's not safe because she'll find a way to get that rebound.
Yeah.
Yo, man, Montreal's finest right there, man.
Oh man, she's
energy
tough.
Goddess, man.
She's tough, man. But I want to shout out Dan Hudson for grind session.
You got a chance to talk to him. Man.
Yeah, I got to sit down with him, and we really talked about grind session and why he brought it to Canada. And we got to give a shout out to Chris Exelis. We got to say his name. Like, I know he doesn't care about all that, but me, I gotta say, when people do amazing things, we gotta recognize
give them their flowers.
You gotta give them the flowers. So I gotta give a shout out to Chris Access for bringing and coordinating this thing with Grind Session and him and Dan Hudson and bringing it to Toronto. That's very, very key.
Definitely.
And it's a big deal. This is
it's
a second year.
Deal.
Like, this is a second year, and it's been amazing both years. Like, we're seeing top tier NBA talent run through it. Last year, obviously, AJ, Darren Peterson, those guys. We all know and see what they're doing right now in college. Like like right now, and this year we have Beckham Black. You have Richardson.
Yeah.
Jason Richardson's son. You got CJ. Northeastern Prep. They're top tier.
Right.
Like, Beckham Black is.
Southeastern Prep.
Southeastern Prep.
Yes.
Beckham Black is a problem.
He showed me there's levels to this point guard position.
Like he can score whenever he wanted, but he always looks to pass first. So
he finds that balance. And I got a chance to sit down with him, man. And he really let it be known that he's a pass first point guard.
Right.
But when it's time to get busy,
right,
he'll get busy.
Oh my God, this kid is he is so cold, man. And it just shows, man, like, just the NBA reps that these kids are getting. Like, obviously he's the brother of Anthony Black.
Right.
And, Southeastern coach, Coach Peavy, he's been at Duncanville for many years. Had Cade Cunningham, had his brother Anthony Black. Now here comes the young boy Beckham, who's a problem. So I want to give a shout out to Dan Hudson, man, just putting on another amazing Grind Session Canada, top tier. What would you say was your favorite moment of Grind Session Canada this year?
That Fort Erie Southeastern game.
I
thought that game was amazing. You had
Promise.
You had Beckham Black. I think he had like maybe I don't even remember, like 29 and 12 or 22 and 12.
He had 12 assists for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And
Promise had 31.
Shout out Promise Nalandu. You know what I mean? Holy stinking crap. He's committed, right?
Yeah, committed to George Washington.
He gave Beckham a loud 31.
Yeah.
A loud 31. I would have liked him to up the assist a bit more.
Right.
But when a battle's going on like that, and you gotta get some buckets.
He knows
he felt
why
like
he's
no
there.
one could stop him. No one could stay in front of him.
They can. Fort Erie is tough all across the board. Dang is tough. They were sitting out one of their better players too.
He was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt. So, but Dang is a problem. Like
Dang is like a Draymond Green type
player. He just plays.
That's a lot more skilled.
Yeah, he plays like he's tough.
Oh my gosh, shout out the coaching staff at Fort Erie. Shout out the players. You guys are definitely one of the top teams, if not the top team.
Yeah.
In Canada. You know what I mean?
That was probably one of my highlights too, one of my highlights of the weekend. But I would say just being able to sit down with Dan Hudson and interviewing him, because nobody else got to do it, and nobody else does it. Like he doesn't sit down and do interviews.
Right.
For him to say, he wanted to sit down with us, showed a lot, and he really appreciates what we do. Right. So that meant a lot. So
the world right there, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And thank you.
And even Coach P, being able to sit down with Coach P and pick his head.
He don't play.
No.
He don't play.
No. He does not play. And this is the coach from Southeastern Prep. You'll see the interview dropping soon between me and him. I just picked his brain a little bit. And honestly, like his expectations on what he demands as far as his players.
Yeah.
He's a no nonsense guy. But it's all love, and the way he praised Beckham, because Beckham been with him since he was a young boy.
Right.
So he's like, Beckham knows and understands my expectations.
Right.
And it's like he's a mini me out there.
Mm-hmm.
And he really surveys and understands the floor well. So him and just picking his brain with that, and just picking his brain as far as coaching coaching these young group of guys, getting ready. How do you
get the history of his guys?
Oh,
it's Cade Cunningham, like he's coached some guys.
He got 2 lottery picks. he coached 2 lottery picks.
Right.
Cade Cunningham and Anthony Black.
Right.
Like 2 lottery picks, both big guards. Like he has a thing with big guards.
The big guards,
right?
Man.
Both 6'7", 6'8" guys, right? So, that was probably my highlight of the weekend. Another one was just being able to really see Royal Crown girls and how good they are.
Yeah, man.
Like Royal Crown girls are awesome.
Their motor is different.
Like they're awesome. Like Royal Crown girls are awesome. Like Chance Berry's a problem. Like we can mention her name. We don't mention it enough.
Mm-hmm.
We don't mention Yolanda Yo-Yo's name enough.
Right.
Like these girls are top tier girls.
Right.
And they need to be talked about more, to me. And the coaching. Leanna, she's an amazing coach. Leanna is a top tier coach. Why aren't we talking about that?
She's a mad scientist, man.
Like Royal Crown coaches, I think that's what gives them the edge over a lot of programs.
Yeah.
Is their coaching.
Yeah.
Because these are a bunch of former guys that did it.
They did it.
Daniel Mullins, Olu, Coach O.
Yeah.
Now you got Chris Exodus, you got Mike in there. Now when you go to the girls' side, you got Leanna, who played Division 1 and who's been there and done that, right? So the coaching, I think, is what puts them over the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Even if they don't have, maybe if on the boys' side, if they don't have like the top player in the whole class, they got the top coaches.
Yeah.
So
shout out Coach Mike as well, man.
100%. Yes, sir. So I can't wait till next year. I can't wait till next year, and I can't see what happens and who they bring down this time. So yeah. So let's move along. I want to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
And this has been stirring in my head for a while, and I just want to know, what prep school in Canada? What is the best prep school in Canada? So if we're talking about prep school in the OSBA, MPH, who would you say is the best prep school in Canada? And when I say that, the criteria is who produces the most players as far as Division 1 in college players, who wins the most championships, who has the most leaguers, NBA guys.
Right.
So what program would you say would be the best?
Well, I'll just off of I guess championships. Orangeville got 2 of them bad boys.
They got 2.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And this is OSBA championship.
OSBA championships.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I believe they won one in 2016, 2017.
Yeah.
And they won one in 2019, 2020. Lot of
2016, 2017.
Yeah.
They also won in 2015, 2016 because they are AI.
AI, right?
So they actually got 3.
They got 3 of them bad boys, man. And Jamal Murray came out of there, even though he started off, but then he finished off.
They got, so if they're talking about leaguers, you got Jamal Murray, you got Don Maker, you got O'Shea Brissett, you got Lou Dort, you got Iggy Brazis. I don't want to kill his name. Right. Brazis, who went to, what school did he go to? He went to Michigan, I believe.
I believe it was Michigan.
And, yeah. So that's like 5 leaguers.
Right.
You got who else? You got Fort Erie got how much leaguers? They got Leonard Miller.
Mm-hmm.
So that's tough,
it's
man.
Tough.
Orangeville is tough.
I'm gonna go Orangeville for now, just cause
Fort Erie, they had like 5. But the thing about Orangeville hasn't been like relevant since like 2019.
Right.
You know, they're trying to.
That's how it usually goes. I love the transparency.
Yeah,
now.
They're trying to make a comeback. They got Rasheed Morrison. Don't get it twisted. He is a problem.
He is a problem.
You know, but they're trying to make their way, right? They're trying to make their way back into relevancy and be dominant like they once were. Right. So, and I love Orangeville, man. Shout out to Jesse Tipping and Jackie Tipping.
Yes,
that's family right there. But I don't know, man. If you look at criteria and guys that have been producing and winning championships, Royal Crown has 33 championships in the last 5 years.
That is nuts.
33 championships in the last 5 years.
Guys, girls,
yes,
all that.
Between the girls, the guys, like junior team, senior team.
Yeah.
And this is the last 5 years. And they do have 2 OSBA championships.
They do.
Right? They won in 2020, 2023, 24, and then they won in 2022, 2023. So they were damn near going for a 3-peat and lost last year to Hodan Prep in semifinals and really end up winning last year. So when we talk about championships, they got 33.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, if you look at, they got the OBA HPD League Junior Girls.
Yeah.
They did that in 2022, 2023.
Right.
You got the OSBA 2022, 2023 boys. You got the OSBA 2022-2024 boys. You got the OBA HBD League Junior Girls. Like, you got OSBA. Like, it's crazy. You got the D League Junior Boys. They won the gold in the High Performance D League.
Right.
You got Junior Girls. Let's
not forget grind
session.
Right.
The only non-American team to win the grind session. So and then when we talk about Division 1 guys, like you got Blake, who just went Division 1. If we're talking about the girls, Yo-Yo just signed the Pit. So it's a lot of Division 1. Simon, who was over there, he signed with San Diego. I think he's at Vermont with Blake this year. So when we talk about producing guys Division 1, guys going to university, period. And then just 33 championships.
33 is amazing.
In the last 5 years.
It's amazing.
So when I say who produced the best, I gotta go or who's the best, I gotta go with Royal Crown. I'm sorry. I gotta go with Royal Crown.
No, and that's you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that either. I was basing it off of, the end goal is always to go to the NBA.
Yeah. That's hard. That's hard one to beat.
The realistic goal is getting your players into college, university.
Right.
Division 1 will be the top of the top. You know what I mean? And before all that, creating a culture and winning chips. Check. Crown crosses off. Checks off all those boxes.
And if you look at it, they got an average of 3.5. Their GPA, that's their average. So if you want to add that in, academically,
like, it's real.
They all got great grades.
Clockwork,
right? So,
bro. Clockwork.
I like their program. Another thing is, because like we talked about before, is that they have former players who did it. Exactly. So I want to learn from that. Right. That's me personally. If my son or daughter was trying to choose a school, I need to know, what has your coach done?
Right.
I'm not really. I seen a couple coaches out here who got braids. I'm not sending my kid to no coach who got braids. I'm sorry. If you got Trey Songz or Max B twist backs, It's not happening. I'm not sending my daughter or son to your school. I'm sorry.
That's you still. I'll say if he could get the job done,
Nah.
you know what I mean? If you got the Lou Dort joints,
Nah,
you know what I mean?
nah.
Champion.
Nah.
You know what he's doing, man.
So I'm gonna go with Royal Crown. You're gonna go,
I'll go
Orangeville. Those are 2 top tier programs. Shout out to both of those programs. Talk to us in the comments. Which prep school is the best prep school in the last 5 to 10 years? Talk to us in the comments. Let's get it. Let's move along and let's talk about. So I want to talk about Austin Reeves right now.
Yes.
What does Austin Reeves average this year? Does anybody know what Austin Reeves averages this year?
You got 31, man. 31 a game.
Ain't no way he's averaging 31.
He's averaging 31, bro.
Ain't no damn way.
Come on, man.
No. He ain't averaging 31. Ain't no way. I don't believe that shit. Ain't no way. That's on ESPN. Go on ESPN. I need to see ESPN. ESPN is the only thing I trust. If he's averaging 31, this is insane. All right, moving along. I want to talk about Austin Reeves. And I want you to tell me if you think he's better than these role players for the former Lakers. Is he better than Trevor Ariza?
I mean, if you go stat-wise in the regular season, cool. I would say yes. But overall, like when you talk about playoff success, impact in playoffs to winning chips, nah, he's not. He can't touch Trevor.
Is he better than Derek Fisher?
No.
Is he better than Lamar Odom?
No.
Is he better than Lakers Ron Artest?
No.
Lamar Odom is the highest he's ever averaged was 17 in his career.
That's cool.
The highest Derek Fisher average was 13. The highest Ron Artest average was 21. So when we look at these stats here, we got Austin Reeves averaging 31 a game, 5 rebounds, 9.3 assists. He's shooting almost 50% from the field. Right now. Those guys could never ever see those type of numbers in their prime. I'm not even talking about prime. I'm just talking about. I'm just giving you I gave you prime numbers from all of those guys. Ron Artest, the highest he ever averaged 21. These guys never seen a 30 ball averaging. Like this guy's averaging 31. So and he does more. He does more than Trevor Ariza. Trevor Ariza is a defender.
Two-way player.
Not a two-way.
Nah,
he's not. He's a 3-and-D guy. He might spot open and hit some threes. But as far as two-way...
But 3-and-D, two-way...
No, it's not the same.
It's not the same?
No, it's not the same.
I think it's the same.
Two-way is I'm giving you 30 and I'm locking you up. There's not many of those guys.
There's not many two-way players.
Yes, Austin Reeves is not a two-way.
So everybody's a 3-and-D guy then?
Yeah, 3-and-D is you play D and you hit wide open threes. That's what Trevor Ariza is.
For that particular, for the triangle offense, sure.
No, period. We've never seen Trevor Ariza good at it. Like his son is probably...
Even when Trevor Ariza went to Houston, he was his offensive role was a little bit deeper than how it was with the Lakers.
He was never. Nobody in the NBA ever game plan for Trevor Ariza.
That's a good point.
Never.
That's a good point. But you said role player.
Yeah, he's a role player.
He played his role.
He played his. I'm not saying he's a bad player. He played his role, but Austin Reeves' role. This is the third option, averaging 30.
But in the playoffs, he averaged 16.2.
Listen,
look what he did against Minnesota last year. He was non-existent, even though he did average 16.
So I say he averaged 16 in the playoffs. That's still higher than all those guys. It's still higher average than Derek Fisher. It's still higher than Derek Fisher. It's still higher than Ron Artest.
Those role players that you're mentioning, they won
because they had Kobe.
So be it. This guy had Luka and LeBron, and they're still losing.
Yeah, they're still
losing.
What
are you talking about?
I'm just saying. I'm going to ask that question to you guys. Do you think Austin Reeves is better than Trevor Ariza, Ron Artest, Derek Fisher, Lamar Odom? Talk to me in the comments. Right now, you see the
Hell
stats.
No. Straight face.
Yo, Austin Reeves is averaging a 30 ball.
That's
How much
cute.
times has any of those guys scored 50?
It's all good, man.
Remember, he's averaging 30 as a second option, not a third option right now.
Yeah.
He's not even a third option right now because LeBron hasn't played yet.
No, that's
a very
fine.
good point.
Yeah, so technically, is he really a third option? Right
Yeah, he even though LeBron's not there, he's still a third option.
Those numbers are still gonna carry over, I guess.
He's the third option too. It's Luka, and no, technically he was a first option because he dropped
240s and a 50 when Luka wasn't even there.
Yeah. So so let me ask you a question. What third option can become a fourth option out of those guys?
What third option out of the group that you just said?
Tell me what if any of those guys could be a number one option.
Who can help carry that Lakers team?
Lamar.
Ain't no damn way.
Lamar Odom. Okay.
Stop it.
You know what I mean, if Lamar ain't messing with the Kardashians or messing with that white stuff, he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
Hey,
he'll be all right.
Listen.
Is he really like that? Like, wasn't the West really stacked?
It was stacked.
Yeah,
it was stacked.
But
no, he's not. He's not.
Yo, Kobe's out
not.
for a little bit.
He's not.
Come on.
Listen, when Kobe stopped shooting in the quarter, they pushed the red button, bro. When he stopped shooting, like, so imagine him sitting out games. Come on, bro. They gonna go crazy. They gonna start trading everybody, all kind of crazy shit.
Crazy, bro. You see how these guys act when Kobe's not around. They hope they hoop.
No, it's not happening.
No, we'll see.
Anyways, let's talk about what if.
Yes.
Today's what if. What if the Detroit Pistons drafted Carmelo Anthony in 2003 instead of Darko Milicic? What if? What happens?
They would win multiple chips.
Because that year, Detroit Pistons won the championship, beating the Lakers in the finals.
Yes.
I think it was 4-1 or 4-2.
Probably like 4-1.
4-1 or 4-2, whatever it was.
Right.
But they end up winning the championship that same year.
Right.
They drafted Darko Milicic, so they didn't really need him, clearly, because he didn't play. But what if Carmelo is on that team? Multiple championships?
Multiple championships. I think they'll win, obviously, the chip in the first year. The following year, now that he has a taste of winning, Melo, that is.
Right.
And he's coming off of winning a national championship the year before in Syracuse.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he would have been, right then and there, he would have been in the same category as Magic, winning in high school, college, and in the pros, right? Boom. The following year, they lost to Detroit, made it back to the finals. They lost to San Antonio. I don't know if it was in 7, but the deciding game, they end up losing by 7. Because no disrespect to Rashid, and that's why, you needed some young hungry talent around them, because he left Robert Horry for a trade ball to win the championship, essentially.
Right.
You know what I mean? If Carmelo was there, they would not be in that predicament.
But where does Melo fit, though?
What do you
right?
mean?
You have Chauncey,
Yeah.
you have Rip,
Yeah.
you have Tayshaun Prince, you have Ben Wallace, you have Rashid.
Well,
That's your starting five.
Rashid came
Trade
at trade deadline that year.
He played
right?
he played one game for Atlanta Hawks, or not even a game. I don't even know if he had his name
Right?
stitched on the back of his jersey.
Who knows?
That's how fast he was gone.
Who knows if, Larry Brown would have started Melo and Tayshaun Prince. You know what I mean? He would have. Who knows?
Does the ball move, though? Like,
Of course it's
we've
gonna
seen
move.
that type of style of Detroit basketball.
Right.
It was a lot of ball movement and kick for open guys.
And Rip running off all those
Yeah,
screens.
does Melo fit that? Because
course
from what
he
they
fits
say, they said that wouldn't work.
Who said that? Ben Wallace?
You had Ben Wallace.
Only Ben Wallace.
Who else said?
Chauncey said it would work. Rip Hamilton said it would work.
Right.
Rashid said it would work.
Right.
Ben, I think he just really... Tayshaun Prince said it would have worked. Because
Well-
everybody thought Melo was coming to Detroit regardless.
Well, there ain't no goddamn way I'm drafting Darko Milicic. Who the hell is that? I'm drafting freaking Melo. What the hell are you talking about?
Bottom line.
So that was just a stupid draft, period. Because
Even then, besides drafting Melo, you had D-Wade on the board.
yeah, Chris Bosh, like
Listen.
you had a bunch of guys. So why go Darko Milicic?
Right.
We know the guy's a kickboxer now. He don't even play basketball.
Look at
Like
that.
he stopped playing basketball years ago.
Right.
Like,
Right.
so I just didn't understand that.
You know what I mean?
We've never seen, like, whoever drafted that guy just should have been fired.
Well, Joe Dumars. Shout out Joe Dumars. Joe
He drafted him?
It was Joe Dumars that did
Oh,
it.
he gotta get fired.
You know what I mean? But maybe
lasted
because
too long.
Tayshaun Prince was his guy. You know what I mean? And he didn't really trust
But like
maybe
you said, you could
Carmelo.
you could have put
You
you
could
could
have
have
played
played a small ball and
Could have
played
played small.
4-3-3-4.
Right. I was just
Tayshaun is
saying
the better
that
defender, and
Right.
you have Melo's a
that
powerhouse
could have
offensive player.
eventually, you guys can get at me in the comments if you want, that could have eventually, as the years went on, because Detroit Pistons had a good run from like 03, 04, almost up to 08, 09. They had a
Right.
good, solid run. Imagine Melo in that. His first year, his come-out party would have probably been against the Lakers, because there's no 3-man that could have guarded him, because Kobe was too busy chasing Rip. The second year, he already tasted the chip the first year. They're slapping up San Antonio, and Melo slowly coming into his own even more. By 07, remember when Detroit and Cleveland's going at it, and James is killing everybody because he's bigger, stronger, and faster than everybody. Those first 2 years, 03, when LeBron and Melo used to match up, who used to win those matchups? Melo was averaging 21 his rookie year. He should have got MVP. He should have got Rookie of the Year.
I agree.
Every time they matched up against LeBron, Melo would. First of all, Denver's beating them,
Right.
but things winning the matchup. Imagine Melo with all those vets.
With those dogs.
Oh my! And they're vets, and they're kind of on their way out, regardless. It would have been crazy.
It would have been a good. It would have been. It's the smarter draft because, like you said, those guys were not like young guys.
No.
And then Melo could have been the franchise, and then you wouldn't have been so trash for so many years. Like they're just coming out. They're just coming out of the dumpster now.
Right.
Like the last 2 years, Cade's bringing them out of the dumpster.
Right.
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 So you wouldn't have had that drop off.
Right.
If you had Melo for these years, right? And then maybe they could have got some other guys to come and play with him. But what if I think the Detroit Pistons win the championship, and I think they win a couple of
They
championships.
win a couple of them for
And
sure.
I think they make deep playoff runs. That year when they lost to the Cavs and Bron, you said, went for 25 straight.
Yeah.
I think Melo,
He would have neutralized
he neutralizes that with a 30 ball himself.
Right.
Right. Because if you watch a lot of Detroit basketball, there was movement, a lot of movement. They didn't really play one-on-one basketball.
Right.
Because they didn't have that type of guy. Like Rashid, they could throw on the block.
Right.
He used to mismatch with a lot of the bigs because he can shoot.
He can shoot.
You know, and he used to punk some of the
Right.
other guys. But other than that,
And
Rip
then
Hamilton wasn't a guy that you can give to and you can just get
Right.
creative with it. He was more so running off the screens and
Right.
just killing you
And
like that.
Tayshaun was your wild card because he could
Yeah.
go off, he can erupt, but he's not a scorer like that.
He can score, but he just wasn't that kind of scorer like a Melo.
And
That you just give it to
I
him on the
strongly
wing
believe
and he goes crazy.
Melo and Tayshaun together for a couple of years, that could have been a Jordan Pippen. I'm telling you, it could have been a Jordan. Just hear me out.
Come on, bro.
From a
Come on.
scoring
What are you talking
standpoint,
about? No.
Melo could have did his thing. He would have learned how to play defense.
First off,
Under Larry Brown,
Tayshaun is not the offensive player that Pippen is.
he-
It's not even close.
You never know. He could be locking
And
up.
he's not even the defensive player as Pippen. Stop.
I'm just saying, under the
All right,
Detroit Pistons, everybody that went to Detroit,
I seen him get his ass kicked a lot of times. out there.
everybody that
Stop.
went through
LeBron
Detroit,
made that boy life live in hell. Stop.
everybody that went
He is
through
not.
Detroit, though, everybody that went through Detroit, the Rip Hamilton's coming from Washington. He wasn't a defender in Washington.
Who?
Rip Hamilton, when he came from the Wizards before he went to Detroit,
Yeah, but
right?
he's
He
not-
learned under
don't
Larry,
even think he
Larry
was that
Brown.
great of a
Larry Brown
defender.
had that sauce, man. He
They
had
just had that
sauce.
anchor. They had that big ass
So
anchor
be
in the
it.
back.
So be it. Ben Wallace was
and
that
and
guy.
Sheed. They had
So-
those two anchors that were in the back.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But all I'm saying is, I'm just saying under that formula, all these guys would have been great team defenders. And who knows? Melo and Tayshaun, they could have been that dynamic duo. Not an upgrade, but maybe even an upgrade because they would have got more chips than Isaiah and Joe Dumars. In that, for Detroit history purposes. But yeah. And at the end of the day, Melo would have not
This
just
man
been
said
known.
upgraded from my.
Melo would
this
not
guy's
be
crazy.
considered the whole, like they just call him like his legacy, although he made the Hall of Fame, bro, he's better than LeBron, bro.
All right, let's move on.
No, I'm
Let's
just
move on.
sorry. You
Let's
match
move
these
on.
guys up, Melo is better.
What are you saying? What are you saying?
Two-parter. One, you guys are talking about like 07 LeBron. How would 2006 Miami would have looked had this Detroit team
Right.
put together?
They would have slapped them.
Would Shaq still go to Miami? Would they still want to go with the Shaq route with Dwayne Wade pairing? Or-
It would have changed
I
the whole
think- I
trajectory of the
think-
NBA.
I think LeBron is leaving anyways. He's leaving. He's out.
He would have
there
been the
'cause
first
they're
to
lose-
leave,
They're
tell you that
losing.
much.
They're losing. But does Detroit now in Miami? It becomes a different type of conversation because Detroit has a younger guy, right?
Right.
Because when Miami was and Detroit played, it's just no match. Like that three-headed monster just wasn't. You couldn't compete with those guys, right? But I think it becomes a conversation now with Melo there, depending who's still healthy and who's still there, right?
More people would have
Those guys are older. Those guys are a little older. Rips. Those are some of Rip's best years. And Sheed was that goddamn playing in the 90s. He was playing in the 90s with goddamn Portland. Like he's old, right? Those guys are old. You know what I mean?
But
Chauncey's old.
Even so.
So they would still get their ass kicked, I think, now that I'm thinking about it, because like Melo would be there by himself. Who's there? Who's gonna be there? Those guys are old.
After they lost to San Antonio, the following year, they're a 60+ win team.
Who, Detroit?
Detroit. They had the sauce, fam.
Okay.
They had the sauce.
Okay, what if I believe that Melo wins a couple of championships and that rewrites his whole legacy. His legacy is different. His whole legacy is different. He's not considered a loser type player.
Right.
A black hole, a bunch of meaningless.
He would have never went to the Knicks.
Like
he wouldn't have that 62 points.
I think he probably still, because he wanted to go home. And guys who think like that just always want to go home anyways. But I think that they win a couple of championships, in my opinion. Talk to us in the comments. Let us know, what if Melo gets drafted by Detroit Pistons in 2003? What does it look like? Talk to us in the comments. Okay, moving along. So we had Draymond Green and Katie. They've been going at it a little bit.
Yeah.
On Twitter, all that. I'm just on social media.
Gotta love it though.
And Katie believes that offense wins championships, right? And obviously Draymond believes that defense wins championships. Right. What is your thoughts? So I want to ask everybody in the comments, what wins championships or games, period? Defense or offense? Talk to us in the comments.
Well, both. You got to be top 10. You know what I mean? Like if you're top 10 in offense and top 10 in defense, chances are you have a real good shot at becoming a champion. You know what I mean? So KD, right now, sorry, when you were at Brooklyn, solid on offense. They were probably a top 10 offensive team. Defensively, I'm not too sure. When he was at Phoenix, same thing. When he was with OKC, it was probably the same thing. When he got to Golden State, they were a top 10 in offense, top 10 in defense, and that's where he got a chance to see them rings. So I gotta go with. If I had to pick between the two, what argument am I gonna agree with? I'm going with Draymond.
So it's tough, right? Because better offense beats the best defense. There's no defense for Jordan. I don't care who you are. There's no defense for LeBron. Who cares who you are? There's no defense for KD. You can be goddamn Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green, Gary Payton together. You're still getting your ass fried if you're those three guys. It doesn't matter. You got to be able to score.
Right.
Off defense, I believe in situations and team defense. If you can get a certain stop at certain games, you can win it. You can win a game, but you got to score. Like, I don't believe when KD goes to Golden State Warriors, when they were having some certain little scoring droughts, without his 38 or 30 whatever, they just can't win. They don't win. They don't win. Like, he was the guy who neutralized LeBron James in those series. Right. Without him, they just don't win. And he knows that. So that's why he's talking the way he's talking. Nigga, you ain't
just
winning.
Didn't say it.
He just ain't saying it. He knows. If I wasn't there to save y'all asses against LeBron James, y'all ain't winning shit. Y'all have 2 less rings.
You guys
so
did
shut
come
the
for
F
me.
up.
You guys did come
and
for me.
And I'm not Bruce Bowen. I'm not Dennis Rodman, nigga. I'm a bucket. Without my bucket ability, you don't get those 2 chips. Because LeBron James figured you niggas out. And when 2016, when he came back down 3-1 and beat y'all ass, y'all didn't know what to do. Y'all came running to the Hamptons to beg me to come join y'all.
Right. After you just beat me.
After you just beat, yeah.
Right.
Both cowardly moves altogether, if you ask me. But, again, it is what it is.
Right.
They didn't go looking for no goddamn Bruce Bowen. We need somebody to stop LeBron. No, I need to go with someone who's going to neutralize this nigga.
Right.
That's what they went to go look for.
But they did know that their defense was still A1. They just didn't have an answer for
I think Clay was a good defensive player. He was decent.
Yeah, very good.
I think
don't know where he's at now.
Well,
don't know where he's at now. Shout out Megan Thee Stallion. You sure, man? Leave that alone, fam. But anyway,
I ain't shouting no Megan. Shit.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
So I want to. Yeah, he's just a bad player altogether, and he needs to figure. He got to get his life together. Right. Listen, man, you made a lot of money. You did a lot of things, good things in NBA basketball. Move on. Just if you want, maybe he wants to live that life, or he just wants to be in love and do his thing with Megan. So be it. Anyways, I'm going to go with offense. I was an offensive player. I would drop 30 on your head. I wasn't really focused on defense like that. I ain't
Right.
care. So I'm gonna go offense. You gotta score. You gotta score. Like I think coaches and nerds talk about you gotta win. You gotta play defense to win. Nigga, you gotta score. That's what the game is. You
It
gotta
is
score.
scoring, but you still got to
Score.
stop. You
How
still
much people gonna stop anybody?
I'm not saying shut down,
If I
but
have
you
the
got to
best,
be able. You got to be able to stop a man. You know what I mean? Even if a man to win the game, you know, you're down 2, you shoot a 3, and your foot's on the line, and now you know it counts to the 2. You go to overtime and lose. You feel me? It still counts
that's
to the
not,
stop.
you sound. He's talking about KD and
You
the
know what I
Nets.
mean? I'm just saying. It still counts to the stop.
That
You
don't
got to
count
be
as,
able
how
to.
does that count as a stop?
Fabs, it's a stop.
He stopped
fam.
himself.
Bruh.
He stopped himself.
Yo,
Giannis ain't stopping him.
Giannis
He stopped
him,
himself.
bro.
Shit.
The man had to make the man try
Man,
and
he
hug
was-
the
he
line.
was- he was
didn't want to
making-
take those deep train balls.
Listen, he was going on press conferences after the game, and Giannis looked frustrated. Giannis ain't know what to do. He was, KD's
what?
just the greatest player in the world. Oh my God, he's just too great.
Yo,
KD was frying that nigga, bro. KD was frying that nigga.
He got to stop when it counted.
Shit, he ain't had nobody else.
He got to stop
If
counted.
Kyrie and goddamn James Harden was helping,
Right.
Brooklyn gets their first championship.
It didn't happen.
Yeah,
He got to
listen,
stop.
listen, they ain't get no
Therefore,
stop.
that's what I'm saying.
There was no
you
stop.
got to be able
Give me
to
a better
get
example than that. That's not a stop, bro. The guy's foot was on the line. If KD has freaking size 12 instead of size 22, they win the game. And everything is looking different.
Man, if I can give you a better example.
Can't.
I could, man. I could.
Better offense always beats better defense any day of the week. It's a fact.
What about when Denver was winning their chips and Aaron Gordon?
What chips? They won one chip.
Right, they're
nigga.
one chip.
What
My
chip
bad,
you
my
talking
bad,
about?
My bad.
They
my
won
bad.
one.
But they've been dominating for a while. That's what I mean. You know what I mean?
I don't
Aaron
care about
Gordon
regular season
been playing
dominating.
like that team knows how to stop. They get timely stops. You know what I mean? Against OKC, against a Dallas.
What happened with Shea when they had that ultimate offense and they was lighting their ass up last year?
You know
What
I mean?
happened? We saw what a better
Did
what a better offensive team
Did
looks
they not
like.
go to Game 7?
Yeah, the better team won, right?
Aaron Gordon was hurt, right?
Shit.
I'm just saying, the anchor of the defense.
He's not the anchor of
He's
the defense.
he is. When you talk about third
Listen,
option,
man.
he is the best. He's a better third option.
Who's the best player in the NBA right now?
Who's the best player in the NBA? It's a toss up.
So who?
I would say between Shea, Luka, and Joker.
All offensive niggas. None of them play defense like that. Thank you. Let's move on. Let's move on. I thought you were gonna say Giannis and you were gonna get me, but you didn't.
No. And Giannis,
Nope.
Giannis.
Too late.
Shit.
Too late.
My bad, Giannis.
Too late.
You're my MVP.
Too late. Like Shea.
Also, you bring up Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
The guy can also drop buckets, bro.
You can.
Yeah.
Return, drop 50.
He just dropped 50.
Three.
Yeah.
No. I'm
So-
saying
so
Aaron
hold on.
Gordon is the best third option in the league right now.
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you're trying to use that.
Yeah.
To say like, oh, he was a defensive anchor who is also just happens to also like drop 20 points a game.
So
Yeah,
be it.
and drop
who said
50.
Who said you can't do both?
So what is he? Is he a defensive guy or is he a two-way? What
He's
is
a
he?
two-way player.
Oh, here we go.
That's
go.
what?
Anyways,
what? He's locking up and
offense-
he's still giving up.
Offense beats better defense any day of the week. Mind you, Shea could play some defense, but he's not known for a defensive guy.
He'll lock you up, though.
He's more known for offense.
Right.
Averaging 30 every freaking night. Damn, I haven't seen Shea just drop 22. The nigga just dropped 30 all the time. It's crazy. He's very good. Best player in the world. Anyways, talk to us in the comments. Let us know what you guys think. Defense or offense, which one wins games. Let's move on. So let's talk about Rookie of the Year. Who you got so far, man? Because I know who I got. And Rookie of the Year, you got Flag. Like, I don't know. This whole
I mean,
this draft. I don't know about this rookie class right now because you got Harper who's out right now. Flag looks confused because I think they're misusing him right now. They want to make him into a point guard and a wing and they just play him the way they need to play him. You know.
well, maybe they're doing this until man's get.
They're
wants him to be the second shot creator for when Kyrie comes back.
and they're stupid because that's what they tried to do to Giannis when he was with the Bucks. They want to make Giannis the point guard. No, stop trying to make guys what they're not. So Jason Kidd has a bad habit of doing that shit.
Yeah, gotta stop that shit.
Kid ran LeBron as a point guard one time. It was like, you know what? I can do this with every other winning.
Yeah, like stop doing that shit. Just let these guys be what they are. We see what kind of player Flag was coming out of college, and you know what I mean. You get mid post, get busy, right? aggressive guy, goes to the basket, you know what I mean? Ultra aggressive going to the cup. Can hit, you know, some timely shots here and there. Now, I wouldn't say the greatest shooter, but it's respectable enough for guys to have to play defense on him.
Right.
So, you know, he doesn't look great right now. Harper hasn't been, he has been out. So we're not going to say CMB, goddamn hell no. That nigga averaging 2 points a game.
Yo, he gonna make an all-rookie team.
Absolutely. Hell no, he's not.
He gonna make an all-rookie team.
And whoever that account is, Rapzilla, whoever that is, listen, man, knock it off.
Follow
man.
me on IG.
You talking about CMB is doing great. Doing great in what?
He is.
In 2K, my nigga, he averaging 8 points a game.
He's averaging nine.
I just went and watched him play against the Bucks last week. And as soon as he came in the game, he got 3 fouls. Giannis gave him 3 fouls right away. Nigga, he undersized. And they left him wide open. The defense is here. CMB is over there. Shoot that shit, nigga.
Yeah, and if he hits it, then
trash. What? Worst draft pick ever in Raptors history. And I'm standing on it. And not Raptors history. Arujo is probably up there. Is one of the worst. Goddamn it. He's terrible. He looked like a wrestler. I don't know why they dropped that nigga. Come out. That was just bad. But he gonna be on the all the worst team draft.
You're crazy.
By the Raptors. You know Mark my word. He gonna be on first team.
According to the worst team. The all rookie NBA ladder, you know what I mean? He's top 10. I'm just saying right now. He's top 10.
So top 10.
All the rookies.
Okay, Rapzilla. I want to know when you say great. Great means he's in the running of winning Rookie of the Year. Is he in the running of? I'm gonna tag his ass too. I'm gonna tag you. Is he in the running of winning Rookie of the Year? Is he in the running? Cause I'm confused. Is he in the running?
Let's see how consistent he can be throughout the year.
Nigga, he's an undersized. That was a bad pick.
3-1, bro.
That's your Rookie of the Year?
Huh? No, my Rookie of the Year is VJ Edgecombe.
Okay, we're on the same. Because he averaged 17, 6 assists. I mean,
he's
6 rebounds.
19, actually, bro.
What is...
He's averaging 19, 5.9 rebounds and 4.9 assists.
Shooting 43. He's shooting 43%.
Getting a chance to watch him against the Raptors yesterday. Like, he's a very athletic guard.
Yeah, 6'4" athletic guard.
Shoot. When Paul George comes back, I think they try and turn him into a spot up type guy. You know what I mean?
Get rid of Paul George. Get rid of him.
They're gonna have to, but
get rid of him.
Because I think VJ
you can get a couple of
VJ and Maxey. That is a very dynamic backcourt.
Start with that.
Yeah.
Trade Paul George. Get a couple of bags of chips. You know, case of root beer.
Do you get rid of Joel eventually?
Get rid of Joel Embiid for some Osmos. Just get rid of his ass. Like he ain't worth nothing. Get rid of both of those guys. Get them off your books. And start building around Tyrese Maxey and VJ Edgecombe. Okay, that's what you need.
Oh, that's my Rookie of the Year.
That's my Rookie of the Year too. I thought you were gonna say CMB, and you're about to piss me off.
No, CMB. He's gonna make an all rookie team. I can bet my bottom dollar on that.
No, he's not.
Bet my bottom dollar on that. No money. He makes an all rookie team.
Please don't bet.
I'm telling you, he's gonna make it.
Please don't.
He's gonna make it.
You're gonna be very disappointed. What I seen last in person, I want to poke my eyes out when I seen that shit.
Stop it, man.
Like it's bad.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
He's a bad player.
What?
And I stand on that.
No,
he's a bad player.
You're talking ish.
He's a bad player. He's an undersized 5. The guy's playing 5. He was playing.
Pirtle is hurt right now.
He started for Pirtle at the 5.
Right, he had to.
Nigga, what?
Pirtle's hurt.
The nigga's 6'3".
So is that his fault? That he's playing out of position?
So why would you draft this guy? And he's 6'3" center or whatever. Okay, say he's 6'7".
He's 6'7".
Bro, the guy's bad player.
No, the man, he's strong.
What does he do
well?
Touch.
He
what does he do well?
Ball good.
Have you seen him
around the
Ken,
basket?
Have you seen him play?
Yeah, his one good game was against Houston, which is the one I went to.
What did he score?
He had more.
Double digits, I think.
He had a few double-digit games, man. Like I said, he's averaging almost 10 points a game. Bro.
Listen, don't go from 8 to 10. That's
he's at 9.9. He's at 9.2.
Listen, that nigga's bad, bro. He's bad. Yeah, he's bad. Anyways, man, I don't want to talk about this guy no more.
Shout out CMB, bro. I got you, man.
You don't get no shout outs over here. Anyways, let's go to hip hop, right? So so hip hop, we've been struggling right now on the chart. So hip hop is not charting the top 40 for the so there's no rap songs are on the Billboard top 40 for the first time in 35 years.
Right.
No rap songs on the Billboard top 40 for the first time in 35 years.
Right.
So I want to ask you a question. Talk to me in the comments. West Coast people, talk to me here.
Oh, here we go, bro.
So I want to know the last time the West Coast has killed hip hop, trying to kill hip hop 3 years now, for 3 times. So Biggie Smalls, his
LA.
death,
Happened
West
LA.
Coast.
Okay.
Tupac, death, West Coast. Now they're trying to kill Drake. Drake said, F you niggas, we're not doing no features. You get nothing. You get nada from me.
Mm-hmm.
It's dry out here. It's bad. What music is booming out here? And Kendrick Lamar, they said, watch the party die. So you had all these media people. They said, man, we're tired of this social media, commercial hit shit. We want to go back to lyricism. The lyrics, hardcore rap, dirty blunt fingers type rap. Black lips. You get what I'm saying? That kind of rap. They want to go to that rap. They don't care about the shiny suit rapping. They want to get rid of all that shit. Right. Watch the party die. So I want to know, has the West Coast killed rap once again? Because it died on their watch. Kendrick Lamar, they said it's the dot era. Right. They said this is the dot era. So why is it in the dot era there's no songs on the Billboard and the top 40 Billboard? Right. There's no song. This hasn't happened in 35 years. Mm-hmm. Like in 35 years, this hasn't happened. Right. Why is it happening on your watch? Why is it happening on your watch? Y'all, the West Coast killed Biggie. You killed Pac. Now you're trying to kill Drake. And you killed hip hop once again. Because remember, they said that Tupac
died in LA as well.
They said that Biggie, they said that Pac lied. When he was stirring up all that stuff with Biggie, they said he lied. They called him a hater. Mm. And look what that caused. That caused a huge division between the West Coast and the East Coast, right? I remember now look at the division that they're causing now. Right. Everything has tied down. The Blue Jays lose. Okay, Kendrick Lamar, let's go. They not like the division. Like it's happening again. Everything that happens, it goes back to that. Mm-hmm. What do they say? They tell us that we can't even talk about hip hop. Like hip hop wasn't invented by a Jamaican man. they tell us that we can't talk about hip hop. Jamaican, it was invented by a yacht man. Right. I am half yacht if you don't know.
There you go.
So I have all the right to talk about this shit. Just like they tell us, you can't talk about hoops. Nigga, basketball was invented by a Canadian. Shut the hell up. Right. He just was in America when he invented it. Right. So y'all better thank us and stop carrying on with that dumb shit. But again, help me to understand, there's no songs on the billboards right now. The top 40 billboards. Hip hop is dead. Right. Talk to me in the comments. I mean, talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. Talk to me. Let me know. What do you feel?
I don't think LA killed hip hop. You know what I mean?
The West Coast, man. They killed that shit to me.
Right. I mean, just off of coincidental
35 years, bro.
Biggie and Pac getting killed in LA. Super coincidental, but it happened.
You think it's coincidental?
And it happened. You know what I mean? Like I said, even Pop Smoke, who was definitely another trendsetter with the drill rap and kind of making melodies and making good songs, great songs. Right. You know what I mean? He died in the West Coast as well. But I just feel like the artists today, other than like the Drakes and the Kanyes, if the movers and the shakers have not died already, you know, Mac Miller's, the XXX, the
do you think
Juice
those
WRLDs.
guys? Do you think those guys are people in the culture that are gonna?
I just think they had their finger on the pulse.
Juice WRLD.
You know what I mean? We didn't get that much material from him, but he had his finger on the pulse of the different. How can I say it? You know, hip hop has its different sub categories of hip hop. You know what I mean? You have the drill, you have emo, you have all those different type of categories. Right. And the kids or the young artists that were coming up, they're not around no more because they passed. You know what I mean? Other than Drake, and Drake's just like falling back a bit. He's like, all right, let's see how you guys do without me. And look, they're not even, hip hop's not even
35 years. 35 years.
You know what I mean? Kanye birthed a lot of these rappers who passed in regards to the 808 sound. What do you call it? Emo rap. You know what I mean? There's
even Drake is a product to me of Kanye.
Right.
Right.
Right. So
I think he's a product of Kanye.
Some of the movers and shakers are not around. I love the way that we try to. It's just we try to bring back, you know, the Mobb Deeps, the Clips. You know what I mean? I think Raekwon came out with a project.
Yes, sir.
A lot of the OGs had to come out. I felt like they were making better music than what we're hearing right now, but that's just my personal opinion. But the general
Ghostface
public,
Killer dropped some
Ghostface as well.
Clips.
The general public is not feeling it like that. It's a new crowd. It's a new era.
They want to listen to the Playboy Cardi.
You feel me?
The
And the NBA Youngboy.
He the hottest rapper right out.
And
right
NBA
now.
Youngboy, I feel like, and we were talking about this last week. You know,
I
NBA
don't know what he
Youngboy
says,
coming
bro.
out with an album every day. Maybe because he has so many damn kids and he has to make ends meet. You know what I mean?
I just don't
But-
understand nothing he says. I ain't gonna,
But I'm just saying, the
honest.
kids do. You see
They do.
these concerts,
Oh yeah.
and they were citing word for word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like hip hop is not a priority right now for the artists that could really make a stance right now. They're in it for the money, and they're getting their money, and they're doing other things. You know what I mean? Where's the 21 Savages? Where's
They waiting for Drake to drop.
Future? You know what I mean? Where are these guys? Look at Gunna. Everybody hates on Gunna, but I'm surprised he's not on top 40. You know what I mean? But
Gonna been dropped. He hasn't
Right.
dropped recently.
right,
I just think nothing's been able to stick. That's
nothing's
the
been
thing.
able to stick.
Like
So be it.
anybody drops music, it's hot for the first week, and then after the second, third week, it's gone.
Right.
Like nothing's been able to stick. Even Drake's music, it hasn't been able to stick like that.
Mhm.
And usually Drake's shit will stay on there for weeks at a time, right?
But could it be that, you know, the bots have been exposed? The little things that, you know, who knows, that maybe even it was like this back in the day, these were formulas that were used to keep hip hop afloat. So now that's been baited out. So
I do believe TikTok is some of it, but I want to ask you, if Drake doesn't have this issue and he doesn't go through this beef, does this happen still?
no.
Or does hip hop or does hip hop still try? Because at the end of the day, Drake collabs with people.
Yeah, he does.
He collabs, and when he collabs with people, it does numbers, right? So he hasn't collabed with anybody for real, and he hasn't dropped, you know, since the Party Next Door album.
Right.
So if he doesn't go through this issue, do we have this issue? 35 years. It's not a coincidence, man. Like this is real shit. It hasn't happened in 35 years. That's a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
35 years.
Mhm.
And to me, I'm gonna stick to my point. 35 years. I believe the West Coast killed it. And again, you know, the West Coast, Biggie and Pac, y'all got rid of them. Anytime the hip hop's been on the West Coast's watch, they messed that shit up.
Mm.
Anytime it's been on their watch, they messed it up. Some hater from over there messed that shit up.
Right.
You know?
No, you're entitled to your opinion,
You
man.
know, some hater ass nigga just came over there and started and messed that shit up. And I think that's what's going on right now. You know, I think if Kendrick Lamar,
if this is the K dot era, man, this shit.
how they said this.
That's what
They
everybody
said this
called
for
it.
months. They
Everybody
said this for
calls
the
it
last
K-dot
year.
era.
This is the dot era now.
The dot era,
So
right?
what happened to the dot era? Why is there no music charting at all? Hip hop is dead. Hip hop is dead right now. Why is it dead on your watch?
I heard he got mad nominations for Grammys this year.
Yeah, we don't care about that shit, man. Niggas use that shit as door stoppers, bro. Like, come on. Like, we talking about, and that's the thing. He don't care. He only care about himself.
Right.
He only care about himself. So he don't care if he came and killed hip hop. He going back to hibernate.
Right.
F y'all niggas, I'm gone. Where is he? We haven't heard from him unless he's gonna drop some prize album, you know, sometime soon. But he doesn't care. Job done. Job well done. He came in, disturbed a bunch of shit, hated on mad niggas, and left. Now he's gone. I'm just keeping it 100. Anytime hip hop's been on the West Coast's watch, they hated on that shit and it died. When Biggie and Pac died, them two young brothers, hip hop we didn't know what direction to go to. That's when niggas was like, man, I don't want no more of this hood shit. Diddy was like, give me those shiny suits, I'm gonna start dancing, nigga. I ain't Biggie I don't want no more Biggies. I'm going Mace, I'm dancing now. That's what changed. That's when the pop shit started happening.
Right.
When Biggie died, niggas was like, I don't want that shit. Who shot you? Don't give me none of those products.
Right.
More money, more problems. They start dancing. Give me the shiny suit. And hip hop becomes super commercialized after that. That's what happened. Because remember, before that, the Mobb Deeps, the Nas, all that shit was real hood hip hop music. Right? Lyrics was there. Wu-Tang. All that shit was there.
Nas, all those guys.
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
Snoop Dogg. Like we were going in that gutter, that hardcore rap. And then soon as Biggie died and Pac died, niggas like, shh.
Fall back.
Niggas start dancing on stage now. They weren't doing that like that except MC Hammer. He's the only one doing that shit for real before then.
Mm-hmm.
Just look at all the music that was dropping. And anyways, all the East Coast music that I used to listen to, you know, AZ, Foxy Brown, you know, they were coming with some hardcore, Lil' Kim. They were coming with hardcore rap. Junior Mafia, Nas, AZ, like all that was all hardcore rap, man. And as soon as the dude died, it was just switched. So, anyways, talk to us in the comments. Let us know. Did the West Coast kill hip hop again? Talk to us in the comments. Let's get it. Anyways, let's go to drip or trip. Is he dripping or is he tripping? We got to see this real quick. This is your boy Jaylen Brown, right? Jaylen Brown. I don't know. Jaylen, help Jaylen Brown, please. Somebody help Jaylen Brown. They said that the nigga got Beijing during the games, and the Beijing's rubbing off on jerseys and shit. But then he said it's AI, so he's saying it's not real. I don't know. And this fit right here, I don't know if he's going on a safari hunt with this fit. What is this? Some type of swishy shorts. You just got to be super rich to wear some shit like this.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if those are hiking shoes with no socks. The glass, I just don't know about this fit. He's definitely tripping for me to wear this.
Mm-hmm.
But when you sign a $300 million deal, you can wear whatever the hell you want, I guess.
Facts. It's just when you got money, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You create your own swag, your own style, swag. This is
insane. The swishy shorts.
You know what? I have a feeling these shorts, the vest, it's probably made of some next type of material. You know what I mean? Some futuristic shit. You know?
Is he coming from a hike? He looked like he rode his bike to the arena right here. He didn't even drive. I think he rode his bike to the arena. He just got done hiking before the game, lost count of time, and then didn't realize, like, damn, I got to get to the arena. And he just rode his bike to the arena. I think this is what this looks like to me.
You know, I don't know, man.
Talk to us in the comments, man. Let us know.
The only thing dripping right now is the dye from your head top. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing dripping right now because this fit ain't it. But his game is amazing and got nothing but respect for JB. But
yeah, talk to us in the comments, man. Let us know.
I don't know, man.
Is Jaylen Brown, is he dripping or is he tripping? I think, to me, he's tripping.
He's tripping, bud.
Yeah. Talk to us in the comments. Let us know. That's it for me. What you got? Anything else?
Oh man, I think we're gonna talk about it next week. But I want to know who your top 5 point guards is. Senior point guards.
2026 class.
Yes.
Top point guards in the class.
In that class.
In the prep class.
In that prep class. In that OSBA class that are going at it right now. You know what I mean?
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next week.
About it. I want you guys to start thinking. Hit us up in the comments. I want to shout out Tall Pines real quick because they be producing some hoopers that are just dropping 50 balls like crazy.
They do?
You know what I mean? I think they had.
When you say produce, that means multiple years, right?
Well, multiple times this season.
So they ain't producing. They just having good seasons.
They're just having a very good season.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
I just want to correct them. You know?
No.
I like to clarify things and
real talk.
Because producing means multiple years they've been doing this, and they got other guys that did this before them.
But you got multiple guys on the same team dropping 50.
Who are they playing against?
You know what I mean? I think it's in the MPH league or whatnot.
Damn, we gotta see them boys. That's crazy.
You know what
50 balls?
50 balls, fams.
Wow, that's
50
impressive.
balls.
That's impressive.
So I just want to shout out some of these 50 ball guys, man. So you got Kanan Owusu, you know what I mean? He's the class of 2029, I believe. He dropped 51 points in the game this season already. You got the class of 2030. Got Zion Antwi. You feel me? He dropped 56 points versus Lincoln Prep. You know what I mean? In the Northport Hoops League.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you got the class of 2026. You know what I mean? My nephew. You know what I mean? David Bottomley.
He's a problem.
You know what I mean? He scored 51 points for Central Canada Prep.
He's very good.
You know what I mean? And Kanan dropped his 51 versus St. Jude's Academy. So shout out the coaching staff. I know Brian from BOA, Brian Owusu, he is a scoring genius. He knows how to get his guys ready. He knows how to put the ball in the basket. And clearly you're seeing it, you know? Don't know about the competition's there. They just got that juice.
Right.
So I gotta shout them out, man. I see you keep going, but I want to know, you know, top 5 point guards.
We'll talk about next week. Before we go, I want to give condolences to the Wilkins family. Lenny Wilkins has passed away.
Today, man.
He was one of my favorite Raptors coach when he was here.
For sure, man.
I loved Lenny Wilkins. So just prayers to him and his family. Lenny Wilkins, man.
Yes.